The show that you're doing, what show are you doing?
I'm directing the full Monty, the musical comedy here at Arts Resources for the Tri-State.
How difficult was it to get this done in this sort of area, this Bible Belt area?
That's a good question. I had not difficulty getting men who would go the full Monty. I had actually less difficulty with that than I thought. But to get the support of the organization, I had to do some talking and some convincing, but ultimately they were excited. And now that we are a year after we got the approval and that we're into it, everybody here seems supportive and excited, and the community seems excited. And hopefully people will see that while there is nudity and that is part of the story, that's not why that they're not going to see that. No, you're right. It's just for the...
Which came first, the movie or the musical?
The movie, the film.
What are the differences between the two?
The biggest difference is the film is set in, I can't think of the exact town, but it's British, set in Britain, and this is set in Buffalo, New York. So they've taken a story that's universal about guys out of work, and they've placed it in a steel mill in Buffalo, New York.
Just like America, stealing everything that's good and making it their own.
Yeah.
The movie is full of pretty incredible music.
Mm-hmm.
Is the music different in the film than in the musical?
It is. I'm glad you asked that question. A film has a soundtrack. The soundtrack is, if this film was mostly 70s, disco, some 80s, I think even some 60s sort of hits in there. We will hear a song from the film in this show, a 70s hit, Donna Summer, Hot Stuff, which is featured in the film. And we'll have those songs playing pre-show. We'll have some of them playing at intermission. But the cast will be singing songs from the cast recording, which is all original music and lyrics written for this show. So it's all new music, nothing that's would be taken like a jukebox musical, as they call it.
We'll let the audience decide.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Why did you choose to do this show?
I fell in love with the music first. I knew the show from listening to different cast recordings on the radio, Sirius XM, Broadway channel, and the first song I ever heard from the show was Big Ass Rock, which is one of my favorites, and I thought it was hilarious, so I bought the cast recording just based off of that song, and never read the play, just listened to the music for years. And then a year ago, when I was looking at plays to pick for our current season, and I did not want to do a musical, because I had done a musical before, and it's a lot of work, and I thought, I'm not going to do a musical, and I read a bunch of plays that I loved. But when I read this script, and I listened to the music, I just kept thinking, I have to do that. And then the other big part is I really felt that we had the talent here to cast it.
What makes the themes of this show universal? Why is it important to do this show in particular?
Well, I think this show is timely. America, the world really, but America in particular, we're looking at, we're coming out of things slowly, but an economic downfall. Huntington in general can identify, West Virginia with coal and the loss of jobs. This is a steel mill. This is Buffalo, but this could be anywhere in America. So the themes of people who want to work, who've worked their whole life, and then suddenly lose everything that they've built their life and planned for, and then to go out of that as sort of underdogs. It's the theme of 6 underdogs who all kind of come into their own and overcome, and the people that are in their lives, whether it's, we have a father-son relationship, we have various husband-wife relationships, friendships that are highlighted throughout the play, and it's a show that, to me, it's about more than just donkers. It's about overcoming the obstacles and letting the underdog win.